Hello. We are outside today, playing in the dirt. I got houseplants today. Aren't they so pretty?
I like the spotted one.
I'm going to repot them, separate a couple of them, and make the inside of my house very pretty. And then we're going to plant some seeds, burn some trash, put up a bird feeder.
These dudes?
Put it like as far away from the tree as you possibly can. The benefits of having tall friends.
This is as high as it'll go because it'll keep falling if I put it up.
Okay, that's good.
It's very sandy. The soil around it's very light.
It's probably got peat moss in it and stuff,
And
or coconut moss.
Yeah, I'm being very careful with the roots. And you don't want to roll above the thing like what they've got going on here.
Okay, these are Dollar Tree planters, and this we got from Walmart, and they're the green color, and I'm spraying it this slate gray color. And I'm waiting till it dries and then flipping it, and I'll probably give it a second coat. But this is a ultra matte color. They're about $4 at Walmart. And then I think I'm going to do that one in that blue right there. It's called Wildflower Blue. Tasha got an herb garden for Christmas, and so she's putting that together. And little Miss is waiting for me to give her more instructions. Oh no, she's not. She's just hanging out, enjoying the sunshine. Lots of projects going. Everybody's involved. It's so exciting. All right, you guys, we are in the Palmetto State, and I had to buy a palm. My very first palm tree. I'm so excited. Today was very, very productive. I got some peas. Sugar snap peas in some pots. I got 3 different varieties there. Peas, like the yummy peas. I have some salads and other leafy greens in these 2 Dollar Tree like stacking pots. We're gonna see how well they work. So far they've been great. I did have to punch a hole in the bottoms of them, and I do water each tray individually, but I don't mind at all. Oh, look, I have a birdie. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, but look, he's checking out. He's up in the tree, but he's checking out my bird feeder. Oh, I hope he likes that. So we got the bird feeder up. We've got the pots planted. And then I have some more pots to spray paint because I didn't want those colors and some other things. But most of all, the biggest thing that we did today was all the indoor plants, and I'm going to show them to you. And the cool thing is I got to name each and every one of the plants. So here we go. All right, everyone, I would like to introduce you to my new house plants. We're going to go through and introduce you by name because I think formal introductions are important. So, in honor of us being in South Carolina, I wanted to introduce you to my very first palm tree. And we named her Nakia, the happy palm. Isn't she cute? She's got the prettiest little palm fronds. I do not know how big she'll get, and I actually don't even know the variety of palm tree she is. But she is beautiful, and we are so excited to have her. Next we have Marcy. We have 3 of these. This is a Dracenia, a lemon surprise Dracenia. And there were 3 that came in the one pot. I split them up and named them all. This one is named Marcy. They are very closely related to bamboo, and so it will grow down here at the bottom very thick stalks like a bamboo would in that layered look, and do very well, I think, inside. They get pretty big, and I'm really excited about that. This is, we call him Arrow, mostly because It's a berry illusion arrowhead plant, and it's an arrow because of the way the leaves are shaped. With the new leaves are a little bit pink at first, and you can kind of tell here in this picture, but then they get to be these nice, beautiful lime green color, and I'm really excited. I'm also going to try to propagate these with in a video sometime. It's super easy to do. I've already done some research on it, but I will pull you guys along when I do that and show you what that process looks like for me. I've propagated a few things in my life where I've, cloned them basically by rooting them with a rooting powder, either in water or in dirt, and I've been really successful. I did elderberry plants before where I just took cuttings and made elderberry clones, and it was wonderful. And in fact, they are still growing in our previous property. I have these little tags. I think I've talked about them before, or we'll talk about them in a video here soon. But I got these at Dollar Tree, and they're just these little plastic tags at $1. I think you get 12 of them, and they're amazing. You can write on them with permanent marker, and I can see them, and it's fabulous. So I did this for myself mostly, but on the back I put just kind of what it needs. It loves indirect sunlight. Water needs to be like 1/8 of a cup every 9 days. Loves humidity, loves showers, easily propagated, and then repot once a year. So that is just one of those, for me, I'm not versed in house plants, but I want to be. I've always wanted to be. Never really had the chance. And then because I don't know the variety of palm tree, I haven't done that to Nikia yet. But anyway, I've got Arrow, Marcy, and Nikia sitting back here by the window. They love this spot because the sun, as you can see, goes right here. And their little triangle gets this shaded spot, but they get lots of indirect sunlight in that little spot. It's perfect. Okay, moving on to the opposite side. Again, these guys get indirect sunlight. I have Perry, the purple passion plant. He just needed a little bit of water, and then he just perked right up. I love his coloring, it's so pretty. Again, easily propagated. This under here, I'd like to introduce you to Faye. She's an ivy. I don't actually have her variety in yet. I have to do a little bit more research on her. She's just a very popular ivy type houseplant, but she has just, the moment we started watering her, perked up. She's doing really good. And this is the other one. This is Darcy. So you met Marcy. This is Darcy. I have all her particulars on the back. I think they will be perfect here. This little trio is in here. I haven't named them. If you have any ideas, give me some ideas. These three are quite beautiful. I am in love with this little beauty right here, and then this just shiny, beautiful leaves. This, I just think it's fun. I spray painted a Dollar Tree bucket and put a bunch of rocks, probably about 2 inches of rocks at the bottom for drainage. And we'll probably end up transplanting them really soon, but these are a great, quick thing in my house so that they could come in right away. They are beautiful. I love them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Vera and Joe. Vera is my aloe plant. Okay, so this is Joe. This is the other Dracenia, from our little triplets. So we have Marcy, Darcy, and Joe. And this one has a little bit of browning on it, and it could be that it got a little bit too much sunlight at one point. These guys are right at the window, and I may have to move Joe. We'll see. All right, guys, right down here, we've got my rubber trees. I have 2 different varieties, and these guys are just beautiful. I love the big tree leaves. These guys will be get really, really big in my house. They'll be great in a corner. So excited. So this one right here, oh, look at that green little sprout right there. This one is Helena, and of course this one is Troy. Right here I have Bernadette. This is an Anthurium. And this one was, so a lot of these plants were on clearance. I mentioned that already. And she had a lot of damage to her. So I'm hoping that I can revive her. I've watched a couple of videos on how to propagate them, but I'm going to give her a good long time of recovery before I do anything with her, as far as splitting her, cutting her, trying to do anything, because there are 2 of them down in here. But there's a lot of browning on the leaves. It could be burning from being outside a little bit today, but I'm going to end up cutting that off so that they can get as much sunlight, and then hopefully it's not anything other than just maybe a little bit of burning. And then I did just do a little bit of cleanup because there was another bloom in here that was withering and a couple other pieces. So I just took those off, and I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance on these guys and hopefully be okay. But I have more videos to watch to see if there's anything else I need to do for this beautiful lady right here. This is Paprika. She's a spotted begonia, and I tell you what, she is so pretty. Again, a clearance find, and I moved her. She was in the window at first, and then I did a lot of research on her and found out that she needs to be in very indirect sunlight. In fact, she would probably love it in the shower, but she's going to be here for now, which is pretty far away from the window, but it's still very light over here. But I love her. I think she is so pretty, and she was pretty damaged when we got her, so I'm hoping that Paprika does okay, because I really love her. I think she is just so beautiful. All right, in this corner, we've got some beautiful things going on here, and I love it. Down here at the bottom, we've got some succulents, and there's 2 of them. I'd like to introduce Eugene and Chloe. This is Monty, my fern. Monty is looking good. Monty has come to us with a few dry kind of spots on him, but I'm not too worried. I think he will recover and recover quite nicely. But he's so handsome, so unruly, and I love it. Okay, I made this fun little macrame hanging planter, and if you've ever watched VeggieTales, then you know who Rack, Shack, and Benny are, and those are my 3 succulents. I've got a Sedium, a Priscilla, and another Aloe, and that's Rack, Shack, and Benny. They are in this corner. They get lots of indirect sunlight, but they are up high. I think they will do very nicely there, and I think it's so pretty. I had fun making that little planter. And finally, y'all, with my Walmart clearance, I found Lucky, the bamboo plant, and I'm gonna get him out of the sun so you can see him. Lucky is beautiful. I love the leaves. I'm a little bit worried about this guy. We'll see if there's anything I should do to fix that, but look at this, it's coming out of it. So any suggestions, let me know. Okay, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me today and seeing all my brand new friends in my house. I'm learning. So if you have any suggestions, because you are an expert houseplant keeper, please let me know. Otherwise, have a blessed day, and we will see you guys soon. Bye.